Hey, I'll play fan, you play reasonable person.
Okay.
Hey, OKC choked.
Yeah, so here's why I hate using that word in this context. It's not a choke if whoever lost, we would have assigned it to them. It can't be if the Warriors lose, they choked off a 73-win season. If the Thunder lose, they choked because they're up 3-1. It can't be whoever loses this game before the game we've decided they choked. This is using the Thunder's success against them to a degree. Had they lost to the Spurs in 7, people would have said, wow, you took the 67-win Spurs to 7 games. Like, that is a great season. You guys are building something. Because they beat the Spurs and because they played perfect games in games 3 and 4.
Well, they won the opener at Golden State.
Right. They won 3 of the first 4 after dominating the Spurs in 4 out of 5 in that series. They looked, I came on with you, they looked like they might be the very best team. And then Golden State bent the math back in their favor. And when they bend the math that far, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I said this. I've been doing this 30 years, a sportscaster. I've seen history live, like record book stuff, Guinness Book of Records. And most of the stuff in the Guinness Book of Records happens in, like, rural Minnesota. Yeah. Nobody ever sees it, But, like, sports history, I've seen it probably live 5 times, meaning it's generally in regular season games that nobody watches.
Right. Clay's 37-point quarter is an example of that. When Clay scored 37 and a quarter a year ago, no one was watching that live. And then you're like, oh, my God, what did he do?
Let's go to YouTube.
Right.
Could you make the argument that basically Oklahoma City, toe for toe with, but history happened?
Listen, okay, Colin, Klay Thompson hit the second most threes in any series in NBA history. The guy who hit the most was Steph in the same series. So they're 1 and 2. Just like Klay Thompson has hit the most threes in a season of anyone in NBA history, except for Steph this season and last season. So you saw the most prolific three-point shooting by a single player twice in the same series, Klay and Steph. And it's got to be so frustrating for the opponent, for the Warriors, because you cannot game plan it. The hope is, man, I hope Steph and Klay don't get hot. Because what happened? Game 2, Steph got hot for 2 minutes. Game over. It's 15-0 run, 15-2 run by Steph. The game's over.
Game 6.
Game 6, Klay gets hot for half a quarter. Game over. Game 7, they both get hot for half a quarter. Series over. There is no game planning. Those are bad shots for every other human being ever. They're great shots for them.